everyone, and my name is Eula, and today we're gonna read the new beginning news stories called The Magic Treehouse Merlin Mission Book 27. This is the last book. Night of the 19 Dragon. Look, this is a red, scary dragon. Now we're gonna start reading at chapter 1. That's it. And the end of reading at chapter 2. Okay? Now, are you ready for this one book with a lot of stories? And now here we go. And first you can read is the Magic Treehouse Merlin Mission Book called Merlin Mission Book 27, Night of the 90 Dragon. Now chapter 1, that's it. The day was cloudy and windy. Jack was sitting on the first front porch, using a yellow marker to highlight a book called Caring for Your New Puppy. Fetch, Okie! Annie shouted, throwing a bowl across the yard. Yip, yip! A scurvy black-white puppy raced after Bull and caught it in its mouth. Bring it back, Annie called, but Okie dashed away from her instead. He never does what you say, Jack said with a laugh. Yes, he does, said Annie. He's fetched. He just decided not to bring it back. She ran after Okie and wrestled the ball away from him. Ready to go to our dog park now? She called it to Jack. Oh, I think Annie have brought some Okie's uncle's Balto to their home. Jack and Annie are thinking about their having some dogs. Now they really have it. And yep, Jack highlighted a photograph about a puppy detail care, and he had closed the book and dropped it into the pack along with his yellow marker. All set. Did you pack supplies? Said Annie. Just his legs, though, and the water bottle. Oh, the water bowl. Said Jack. And some puppy treats. He pulled a list out to his backpack. Wait, let's see if he will walk with us on his own, said Annie. If I know him, he'll take off, said Jack. Come on, give him a chance. I've been working with him, said Annie. Watch, Okie, come. The little dog ran to Jack and Annie. See? Said Annie as they started down the sidewalk. Do you really think he will stay with us? Said Jack, putting a leash back in his back. Sure, said Annie. Hey, do you have any money? Jack asked. What for? Said Annie. I thought we could stop at the pet store, said Jack. We need to get him a dog toothbrush and toothpaste. I just read that. Kenny, tooth care is very important. You have to, before Jack could finish. Okie yiped and dashed away down the sidewalk. Okie, wait, Okie, shouted Annie. Stay! But Puppy kept running. He crossed the street, bounded over to the curb, and disappeared from the frockery woods. I knew it, Jack said. Okie, Annie shouted. She and Jack raced into the woods after Puppy. 3 branches were waving in the wind. Dry autumn leaves swooped and rustled. Okay, said Annie. You're right, said Annie. We should have to put him in the leash. Don't worry, we'll find him, said Jack. Okay, they called. Okay. Yip, yip. Do you hear it? Did you hear that? Said Jack. Yes. Annie and Jack took off running between the trees. They followed the yapping sounds until found the puppy base of a giant oak tree. The magic treehouse was nested high in the treetop, and the rope ladder was swinging from the side to side. Good boy, Yoki, Annie said. She picked up Puppy and giggling, she licked her face. How did you know it was back? Teddy? Jack called, looking up at the tree house. Teddy? There's no answer and no look down from window. Let's climb up, said Annie. There must be a message inside. Yep. Yeah, I see you're coming with us, Annie said to Okie. Here, get in Jack's backpack. And Jack took off his backpack and then Annie had lowered the puppy inside. Is that going to be too heavy? No, it wasn't weigh much, said Jack, pulling onto his backpack. Let's go, buddy. Jack carried Okie up at the rope ladder, and then Annie followed. And when they have all climbed into the treehouse, Jack took a little back and sat on the floor. Okie scampered out of the beginning, sniffing every corner. I don't see anything here, said Annie, looking around. Me neither, said Jack. There is no message from Merlin, no book from Morgan, and there's nothing here to tell us to do. Yip. Okie was looking out the window, barking with the wolves. Jack looked up and saw a scarf of a paper floating into the wind. Hey, is that our note? He said. There must be a blown down into the window, said Annie. I'll get it. She hurried back down to the rope ladder. Okie kept barking. Annie chased after the paper and finally snatched from the ground. Annie read the note herself and smiled. What does it say? Said Jack. Good news, said Annie. What? What is it? Said Jack. See for yourself, said Annie. She scrambled back up a rope ladder and handed a scrap of paper. Our favorite place to visit. Jack looked at the old-fashioned handwriting. Dear Jack and Annie, please came to Camlet. That's it, said Jack. It's good news, right? Said Annie. Yeah, but it doesn't look like Merlin or Morgan handwriting or Teddy's. I don't understand who wrote this and why, said Jack. It doesn't matter, said Annie. It's an invitation to Camlet. It's an invitation to Camlet. I love visiting Camlet, don't you? Of course, said Jack. They visit the kingdom many times. He loved orchards and the great hall of Morgan's magnificent library. Most of all, he loved friends in Camlet, but something was weird. Don't worry, Jack. Let's just go, said Annie. Get ready, Okie. She pointed to the word of a Camlet on the note. I wish you could go there. Yip. Jack had grabbed Okie and held him tightly. The wind blew harder. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster, and everything was still, absolutely still. Now it's chapter 2, Hold Your Majesty. Oh, now Jack and Annie were gonna meet some king and queen, maybe, because it's quoting the majesty, or Jack and Annie could be the king and queen. It will be a very fun story. Now today we're gonna start reading in chapter 2, Hold Your Majesty story, and the end of reading in chapter 3, okay? And now bye-bye everybody and have a nice day. Bye!